So welcome back to the channel. I originally started this video, I was hoping to have all of this done in one single video. However, in the middle of getting the airbag put in on the passenger side, I had some family things pop up and I've been busy with that. And unfortunately I have not had a time even this weekend to get the driver's side done. So we'll do a part 2 on the driver's side and how I feel the truck is afterwards. So stick around, enjoy part 1. Next week, hopefully part 2. And I don't know what's next after that, but we'll figure something out. Thanks for watching. As you can see, I've already got a little bit of a start here, testing the needle scaler out. But let's get the rest of this side finished, and then we get these U-bolts taken off of here, this override, the new bolts put on, and see what happens. Alright, welcome back. Had to go run an errand real quick, but I managed to get my frame rail all cleaned up my spring. Dude, it looks like I'm going to have to replace my piece on the spring there, but I don't have one right now. I'll have to go get one, but for today it'll work. So I'm going to put some rust reformer paint on the frame and some lithium grease or penetrant on the U-bolts here, and we'll see if we can get this stuff broke down. All right, put you guys out here. Grab my partial can. Ooh. Frame resprayed. Alright, nice thing about this paint is it dries pretty quickly. Right over the can. finish up both sides, but certainly makes it look much better. Alright, so at this point, see if we can get the spring undone here. I'm going to lower the axle, try to knock, I believe I'm going to have to exchange the pin out in here. So we'll see what happens here. Be right back. Okay, so I got jack under the tongue of the hitch, jack on this front spring perch. I'm stable here. Got the axle lowered down so I can get in working space. Got these U-bolts loosened up. Let's get them off the rest of the way. My spring plates pretty much had it. So I'll have to buy some new ones. Come back in and take care of that later. There's my bolt. Let that soak, and I'm going to get some clamps and clamp the spring pack. Alright, so got the original bolt out. Fortunately, not enough threads left to just put it back in. Did buy some grade 8 bolts. Now I'm going to have to hit it with the flap wheel here so it'll fit in the pocket here. But first I need to clean this hole up with a 7/16 drill. I'm going to throw a little juice in there, clean this hole up. Oh yeah, that's my crappy drill pack. Why it's acting that way, but what?
Filming?
Huh?
Are you filming?
Yeah. It's okay.
I ran to the grocery.
All right. Ow. Get out of here. There we go. All right, so I'm going to flap wheel this around. So she'll clear the hole in the block. Get this thing bolted back up. Get this out. All right. I just took the corners off that round. Fits in the hole. Now I'll get it up through my spring. Oops. Make sure I put it through the plate first. And see if I can just cut this thing up. Tap in there. threads are a little buggered on there. And I need 11/16.
A few moments later.
Okay, got my spring bolt in. Old nuts. These are out of the way. This nut. Let this clamp loose now. Toolbox. I'm going to let the spring back down. Get it out of the way. Block. Forward. This will be the fun bit. It needs to go forward now. Alright, so it needs to go forward. I'm going to need to get a ratchet strap and pull the axle. So give me a second. Let me get that rigged up. Alright, ratchet strap. See if we can get this thing moved forward. Got to come over up a little bit. Forward a little more. Okay, we're seated. Pressure on the spring. I'm going to get this thing to release now. There we go. Yay! Let me hit this with the needle scaler. Wish I had ordered was replacements. Too late now. I'm going to throw some rust stop on it anyway. So I order those new ones. There, the bolts. once actually designed a machine that does this using 4 DC nut runners, and I put them on slides so I could adjust the X and the Y, and the customer, all they had to do was flip a switch for whichever pattern, programmed it into a PLC, moved servo motors, did the spread. That was for Navistar in Springfield, Ohio. I don't think they use it anymore. I think they replaced it because the system was 20 years old at that time, and that was about 15 years ago. So, run down. These go to about 150 foot-pounds. So, here's got my torque wrench. Yeah, Cal needed. Foot-pounds. Let's say up to 150. Past the bad spot. 30. 30. 30. 30. Brings back up to 150. And they want this to be kind of level with the top of the frame here. Or at least parallel, I should say, not level. Parallel to the top of the frame. So I'm going to, looks like I'm going to need a spacer on the front. And I have slid the bag assembly forward as much as I possibly can because I'm running into interference with my rear bracket for my gooseneck. So I am going to have to figure out what I'm going to do here. I think I'm going to do some further assembly. I need to get this axle jacked up to right height so it's where it would be with the wheel on it. So I get my height here, and then figure out what I'm going to do about this here. If I have to, I can always cut this bracket off. And I've got more holes over here, and I can move this bracket out if I need to. Maybe what I need to do, but give me a few minutes here to sort this out, and I will be right back. Alright, so what I figured out, the best thing for me to do is just remove this bracket for the gooseneck, and I'll make a new one, put it back here instead of cutting up this bracket. So I've tried removing these before. These are knurled into the frame on the backside. They're a carriage type of carriage bolt. There's nothing for me to grab on the backside, and they just spin when I try to knock them off. So I'll take the cut-off wheel, cut these off, take this bolt out, drop this bracket out of the way, get the upper bracket for the airbag put on, and get the holes marked, get the frame drilled, and get that bolted in place. And that will take care of this side outside of the airline. So let's get it cut, get the bracket out of the way. Well, welcome back to the channel. Some dogs decided to bark at everybody walking by. Got everything mounted, tied down. Let's see. I did have to remove the rear mount for the gooseneck. I'll have to make a new offset bracket for it. Used one existing hole from that bracket. Drilled another 3. Just ran my airlines across the top of the frame here. And just put the nipple in the pocket for the license plate. There, we're gonna get you guys balanced again. I think that's going to do it for this tonight. I can put the wheel back on, pump it up. Welcome back. Got the tire on, and I got some pressure put in. I got 55 psi, and lifted it about an inch. So that's what it looks like right now at 1 inch and 55. Be interesting to see once I put the other bag in, see if this goes up any further. I'd imagine it would, because right now that single bag lets in the entire back end. So once I get the second bag in tomorrow, we'll show you what it looks like, and we'll close out the video. I'll be back tomorrow. See you then.